Hey guys, the weather outside is frightful, inside is so delightful. But since we have things to do when we can't, I'm going into town to catch up on emails and do some casework. And also I'm here with Jen because Jen is going into town as well. So we're going to make the best of the day as we can in terms of I'm going to do some council work because I need to do some council work. I do it all the time on my phone, but I want to actually get things sorted with phone calls and things like that. This day is horrible. I'm going to make the best. I think that's all we can do, isn't it, Jen?
Yeah.
There we go. The seal of approval from Jennykins. Let's... What do you think of that?
I think it can't be good for the structure of this building because that's going to end up, the steel work's going to rust, and certainly as we go towards winter, having water streaming through the building means that it's likely to get freeze-thaw action.
Here's another thing. Look right above you.
What?
It's dripping inside the building.
Yeah, that means the rebar will start rotting and the structure will fail.
Yeah.
At some point.
I'm actually rather concerned.
Well, bring it up at the next meeting.
I'm going to bring it up in emails today. I think it's really setting now, isn't it, the weather? I'm not going to get any campaigning done at this rate. It's a bit annoying, but what can you do? Just have to double my efforts tomorrow. Oh. Still got people walking through there, even though it's got signs saying that it's no through access. I'm going to have to raise the issue again at the council. Hopefully they'll actually take notice. Although, you know what they're like. Hi guys, I haven't got much time left on this camera because it's about to run out of battery, but I want to talk about the games that we just picked up down in town because, well, we were down in town and we decided to have a look in CEX just to see if they'd had anything in, and someone has traded in a couple of collections. So, let's go straight through it. I want to start with the original Xbox. We are going for a complete set of the exclusives only, so we're getting about 30% just about, maybe a little bit over now. So we're getting there quite quickly, which is great. And the first one we got today is Pariah. It looks in great condition. The manual and everything's here. It looks like an interesting game. It's not one I played for a long time to test it. Just like this next one here, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Island Thunder, which unfortunately doesn't have a manual, but everything else is in pretty good condition. Didn't play these for very long because I wasn't all that keen on them. They just didn't grab me, you know? But these two did. Star Wars Republic Commando, which looks like a pretty good Halo-esque type game. Everything's here, but it's a little bit worn on the back, so... And Serious Sam, which is fun. Really good fun. Riding a dinosaur, firing at people. He's got his logo for his game on the back of his t-shirt. No manual though, but the rest is in really nice condition, so very happy with that. That's the Xbox set. It didn't take long to go through them because there weren't that many. They do have a copy of Shenmue 2 down in town, but it hasn't got the DVD, so it's just the game. It doesn't have the catch-up DVD, which means I'm not interested. So, let's quickly go through the other games that we picked up. Now, I had to take a couple back the other day to have them cleaned and tried again, which those two were Journey to the Purple Planet for Dora the Explorer and State of Emergency. Finally got State of Emergency in a condition that actually works, so I'm very happy with that. So, let's go through these. Now, they're not in any particular order, except I'm keeping the very best for last, so stay tuned. Let's start with Ride My Pimp. Yeah, it's busted up, it's not in great condition, but it seems like a reasonable game, so happy to have that added to the collection. Very good condition, Rain of Fire. Not a brilliant game though. It really didn't grab me, but everything's here, so there we go. Another one that didn't grab me, AMF Extreme Bowling 2006, which, it was not a good game, let's put it that way. Nothing competes with Wii Sports Bowling. I'm sorry guys, nothing competes with that. It's such a good game. Ford Mustang. Yeah, just Ford Mustang. Really good condition. Hardly ever used, as you can see. It doesn't even open. Everything's here in great condition. And the game is fun, which is great. I'm going to have to do a summary of driving games at some point for a Game Hammer Extra. And that'll be getting a good review. NBA Street Volume 2. This is fantastic. Remember NBA Jam on the Mega Drive? That kind of arcade basketball feel? This has got it. It's like FIFA Street was great as well. This is great. I'm looking forward to getting 1 and 3, but whenever they turn up. But this is in great condition with everything here in great condition, and I love the game. It's a lot of fun. Another one that is fantastic. This took me back like, wow, this looks brilliant. Mobile Suit Gundam Federation versus Xeon. Very, very cool game. Enjoyed playing that when I tested it. Not in the best condition ever. A little bit of dint here and there, and no manual. But aside from that, really nice. I loved it. Really enjoyed playing it. Here's an interesting one. Digimon World 4. The only one on the PlayStation 2. Apparently 1 to 3 are PlayStation 1 maybe. Everything's here in good condition. Really nice. Not my kind of game. I think it's some kind of RPG. I didn't play it that long. It didn't really grab me, but oh well. Now this one, it's a trilogy. The Prince of Persia trilogy. And it looks in reasonable condition when you're just looking at it on the tiny monitor I've got there. But it's water damaged. Oh well. It's the first time I've seen it though, so we grabbed it to add it to the collection. All 3 games are here, but only 2 of the manuals. However, the 2 Thrones doesn't work. It needs cleaning up, so I'll have to take that for a clean. But aside from that, really nice. Very nice to add to the set as well. Looks nice on the side, which is an advantage when it goes onto the shelves. Now, I think it was 2 days ago when we were doing the Preston thing, Ace Combat The Balkan War was the one that we didn't have for the Ace Combat series, and now I've got it in fantastic condition. It's like sometimes you just mention things and they turn up. Everything's here in great condition. This is how they've been used. Lovely. Nice to add that to the set. Very, very happy with that one. Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 2, no manual though, really nice condition. However, Motor Mayhem, pretty good condition too. With everything here, we're very happy to add them to the set. And then last but not least, the one that I've rushed through all of those to get to, the one that I've spent the last 10 minutes playing, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh yeah, very, very nice condition, very nice. Everything's here. It's great. It's the one that I actually put a memory card into the PlayStation 2 for the first time in ages, so I could save progress because I knew I was going to like it. There you go. Right. That's all we got for that. That's a blowout. Basically, I know I said like almost a month ago that I wouldn't be picking up any more game hauls for a while because basically I was going to get completely maxed out with vet bills for the cat. Well, that came in somewhat under what we were expecting, so I thought, well, it's been a stressful time. I'll have a blowout, basically. So that's what that is, but back to normal now. So I've got to get back to work because I've got emails to answer, phone calls to make for the business and for the council, so I'm going to take one at a time, and let's get through that. What a day! Just been out to a strategy meeting for this week, and reheating a cup of tea that I didn't finish before I had to go out. So now I'm going up to the office because I've got to do some more work up there. It's all go, man. It's all go today. Whew. But it's going to be worth it. Because that's, fingers crossed that we win, eh? I mean, we can't have chickens before they're hatched and all that, and I've probably just gone really dark as I come up there. But it's gone so well. On the doors, the polls, listen to the polls if you want, but I wouldn't because they always overestimate the opposition's chances. But from what we've seen, it's all going really well. And I still think, despite everything that's going on the internet and what the media's saying, it's still ours to lose. So I've got my fingers crossed, but our strategy is good. Let's hope it works out. Right, I've got a bit of time now before I start work on the rest of CP Scene to do a Game Hammer one-shot. So I'm going to pick one of these. And we'll see how we go. Not sure which one yet. But I'll find something. That's better. Now I've got the controls that you should have. Movement with left and looking with right. And fire is now on the trigger. That is this is how you play it. This should be the controls right from the start. You know what? That turned out really well. I'm glad I did that. It's a lot of good fun. Why didn't they have the right controls straight away though? I shouldn't have to reconfigure the controls to get a standard FPS on a console set of controls where left analog stick's movement and right analog stick's looking. But you get there in the end. Dexterous, that's the one you want on the control set if you try this. Right, I'm going to get back to work now. That was a nice little bit of a break. I've got work to do now though, so back to it. Well, that's nice to be able to get a quick Game Hammer video up and online. It's all edited, it's uploading now while I record this. Now, it's a short one, it's a one-shot, it's basically a first impressions video. I prefer to be able to do the longer, in-depth reviews like Game Hammer where I can make a proper show out of it, but I do like these first impression ones as well because it gets through the backlog of games, and often games that I wouldn't be able to make a full Game Hammer video out of. But it also means that I'm not putting up content, which I like because I like to make content. I like things that you guys can have a watch and enjoy. I hope you enjoy it anyway. If you don't, tell me what I'm doing wrong and I'll see what I can do to make it better for you. Of course I will. Right, now I've got to edit one of Jen's videos. Our friend Brian, who I think may have been in one of our previous videos. I don't know, if yesterday or the day before's video, one of the two over the weekend, we visited Preston anyway, and he was here over the weekend as well, visiting us. He recorded a little bit for Jen, or out in the train shed, so I'm going to edit that up now for her, make a show with our guest cameraman. And then after that, I'm going to head off to bed, I think, because it's getting late, and I've got a lot of work to do in the morning, including the minute's silence for the London attack, so it's going to be a busy day. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get on now, and probably see you tomorrow. Bye!